We were all due for a road trip. Destination Guerrero Negro, Baja, Mexico. Just under 600 miles and just over 11 hours of seat time one way. We had a group of 7 riders in a chase vehicle with 3 people. 7 of us started from Southern California and the other 3 came from Las Vegas. So here's the gang. Paul on a GS 1250, Jefferson on the Ducati Moto, me on the KTM 890 Adventure, Tony on a GS 750, Vinny on a BMW F900, Greg on an Africa Twin, and Declan also on an Africa Twin. Then we have Peter, Deepin, and Mark in the chase vehicle.
All right, brother.
5 days, 1 epic run down Baja Peninsula. We start off with a massive push to San Quintín. Day 2, we drive deeper south into the heart of the desert towards Guerrero Negro. The payoff is day 3. We'll be on the water for a unique experience whale watching. On day 4, we start to climb back north to the lights of Ensenada for one last night before we all split up and head home on day 5. The group is slowly coming together. Grab the first few guys at the border and we're set to meet the rest of the pack right before the first Ensenada toll booth.
You bring your helmet?
Yeah.
If there's a time that you want to stretch your legs, hop on the bike or whatever, man.
Yeah, no, I'm good, but if we get into an emergency or somebody needs help, that's why I brought it.
Little did Mark know, but he would be riding someone's bike for the entire trip.
But, I brought my touring gear and my helmet.
Cool.
But,
it was perfect this morning when we left.
Yeah, it was nice. I was getting a little hot. It's supposed to be like 85 degrees today.
Yeah.
So I just told Jeff that we're rolling. We're only like 15 minutes away. So I'm gonna go first.
Now we're off to meet up with the Vegas group. It was pretty cool. On this particular trip, the Tijuana elevated viaduct was finished. So we all got our first experience driving the new bridge and through the new El Solar tunnel. It was pretty sweet. This bypass saved us about 40 to 45 minutes easily.
First stop, we got the YouTuber Peter over here. Deep in the party animal. Tony, Paul, Mark, Vinny with the new ride. Paul with the motorcycle that holds 110 gallons.
Now that the whole gang is together, we're headed into Valle Guadalupe for lunch at La Cocina Estela. But before we can get there, we hit our first minor setback of the trip.
Over there, that little piece.
Somebody was talking shit about BMWs, I heard.
Oh, this is self-healing, bro.
After an amazing ride into Valle Guadalupe, we accidentally pulled into the wrong restaurant, at which point we experienced our second minor incident.
Oh shit! Oh, Declan! Oh, go, get off.
We'll take care of it.
You got it? All right, good.
Luckily, Declan didn't break his leg, but he was injured enough that he couldn't continue the ride. This is when Mark stepped in and rode Declan's bike for the rest of the trip.
Dude, you like deep in it.
While this place is world famous for their birria, you have to order the corn pancakes for the table. Seriously, it's one of the best pancakes I've ever had. With lunch in the books, it's time to saddle up for a 4-hour push down to San Quintín. The goal, chase the sun, roll in right at sunset, and treat ourselves to an amazing fresh seafood dinner at one of my favorite spots, Marisco's.
Papa?
Stomachs full, miles logged, and we're officially calling it a day. We headed over to Hotel Mission Santa Maria to finally get some much needed rest and recharge for tomorrow. After a great night's sleep, we grabbed a quick bite to eat and started prepping the bikes for another long haul. Today's going to be another big mileage day.
Everybody cleaning their bikes, packing up. It's gonna be a long day. Well, not too long. We've got 5 hours seat time to Guerrero Negro. Riding through the desert today. So the last stop for 200 plus miles. We're fueling up. This is the last Pemex before we get to Guerrero Negro. Hey Mark, you know we're just going to... We're taking a break. So our plan is from San Quintín to Guerrero Negro. We're gonna stop every hour because it's a little warm. It's not too bad. It's probably, I don't know, mid 80s. We're still 2.5 hours out. Peter was nice enough to open up his awning. We've got some bikes in the shade back there. These are all the crazies. So, quick break, actually a forced break, because Declan took his sweater out and his cover fell off. This is what we call a trail fix. Bungee strap lights on a $200,000 GS. Right, making another stop. Internet Cafe and Burritos. So I think we're at the intersection of the 1 and the 5. We're all over there, hanging out, fueling up, drinking, hydrating, all of that good stuff. Look at all these degenerates. And 2 Chipotles.
The stretch of Highway 1 between San Quintín and Guerrero Negro is roughly 250 miles of some of the most remote and visually stunning terrain in all of Baja. This section is also known as the Baja Fuel Gap. Because of this gap, local entrepreneurs, the gasolina guys, they sell fuel out of the back of their pickup trucks or right off the roadside from 5-gallon jugs and plastic barrels. After fueling up, resting, and grabbing a bite to eat, we're off again for the last stretch to Guerrero Negro, which is about 146 miles. As the sun was setting, I was getting more and more concerned about riding at night. It is highly recommended to avoid night travel due to stray livestock, narrow roads with no shoulders, and very steep drop-offs.
All right, we got to the hotel. It actually looks more like a restaurant.
After a long haul, we finally arrived at the Melarama Hotel. We wrapped up the evening with a quick dinner and a few drinks and made it an early night since tomorrow morning we're up before dawn for some whale watching.
Okay. Yeah, this is cool. Oh shit! In the middle of nowhere, man. We stumbled upon Deep End. How'd you get here?